Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. This is Pierson. You are watching 400 Days of Drawing. We're on day 310, and we're going to continue working on my Bulbasaur Pokemon drawing for roughly about 20 minutes or so. It's a kind of a tight schedule, I guess. I gotta pretty much get going right after this, so I want to kind of finish it, or not finish it, but like work on it for like about 20 minutes, actually 19 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a day and maybe probably continue it Wednesday. All right, so let's begin. So I just want to say I hope you are having a wonderful day. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Let's see what we got to do here. Let's kind of let's see. We got the right. Okay. So, we're going to be working on this drawing for a little while. My goal is to finish these Pokemon drawings and maybe discuss how I am coming to these solutions. So I'm not looking at the Bulbasaur right now. I don't have any source material at the moment. I'm just going to use the source that I have right now. And then when I get back, when I draw on this Tuesday, that's when I'll probably kind of jump back to the resource, or using some stock images to work from. But right now, I'm just going to we're just going to outline this character and in blue, and then we're going to go over it in like a more fine, like what would you call it, like a one of those like those ink brushes, I guess. So we're going to outline it in like black. I know that's not how they do a lot of these characters. Like they'll typically outline them in the color that they are, but I'm going to stick to that for now, and then maybe I'll transition into more of a different type of like tone, or into using like a tealish color lot, like a tealish uh line for it. So yeah, I haven't drawn a Pokemon or a cartoon of like this in some time, so it's going to be really interesting to see how the outcome. As you already can see, I'm kind of like I'm being overly scrutinous on the lines here, and I probably shouldn't actually. The lines are not that bad, the ones I was making. So yeah, we're just going to outline it for I don't know how many minutes. I'm going to probably cut it around. Well, I got to be at work around 6 from where I'm at, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is kind of a new thing that you don't normally see me doing, which is like I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? Oopsie daisy. What was it? Some of these artists say that if you want to get better your line quality on digital formats, you're just going to have to do it by hand. Well, obviously by hand, but like try to avoid like what I'm doing, which is pressing the back button every time I don't like the line. I need to learn to accept like some of the lines that I'm making. I have this habit of like of 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 not accepting the lines that I'm making. Like sometimes I feel like I could draw better lines, and I don't know, maybe there might be some, I don't know, there might be some truth to that. Uh, but I have like this weird like perfectionism, but it's all misplaced. And the thing is, I know this. Like I know that I have like an odd sense of perfection for certain things that I'm doing. I don't know if I like that, but I want to keep it right now. Let's see here. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. So, yeah, this is Bulbasaur, one of the first Pokemon, whatever it is. And I wish I could tell you what I'm thinking right now. Um, I don't know what I'm thinking actually. I'm thinking maybe just kind of just kind of follow the outline and see where it takes me. Trying to be aware of my speed that I'm like making these lines because I have a habit of like drawing too quickly. And something about like doing a line once makes me uneasy. If I do a line and I don't have any mistakes or it doesn't have any problems the first time, I feel weird. I feel like I've done something wrong. Um, like I feel like I have to. I guess the answer is I feel like I have to correct or erase it and do it over again, even though visually it's fine. And I was saying this about talking about this earlier, where I have this like tendency to draw like I have this odd sense of misplaced perfectionism on lines that in the whole scheme of things they almost don't mean much. Like I can always go back and repair them, but like for some odd reason I want them just like so, even though they're probably not that good of they're not that good of lines anyways, compared to like some other people, a lot of other people actually. But like I just want them to be perfect to me, and is the I don't know what the standard for that perfect is. So that's another issue that I have. Is like I have these like this misplaced level of perfectionism, but I don't even know what the standard is, right? I'm adding a little bit of line weight here. So if I knew exactly what the what my what constitutes a good like like example of line quality, I can't give you that answer. I can't like, oh, this is what makes good line quality, or this is why this is good, et cetera, et cetera. So that's kind of like problematic when I have these, as I said, misplaced like or misguided sense of uh, perfectionism on some of these drawings. I don't know how I should make this Bulbasaur dude's toes. I don't even know how to do it. Like, are they just like this? Is that what they are? Are they like little bitty? Some say they're kind of like claws. They're kind of clawy. They're kind of like little bitty claws. I don't know. So we're just gonna kind of do it like this, and then see what happens. And I can always fix that later on if I feel like I need to. Yeah, so here we go. We got that. It's not bad. It's taking me a little while. I'm kind of slow because I'm talking, but that's fine. I was thinking maybe kind of put like little bitty, like little bitty marks, like those green little patches that they have, but kind of like almost as if they're like kind of like freckles. Maybe, who knows? It could be a dumb idea. I don't know. He's supposed to be sitting. So I'm kind of making him sit a little bit, I guess. Sit down, boy. So I wanted to do these live streams different this year. I wanted to do something that I enjoy doing. Like I wanted to do something I enjoy doing, like do characters that I like to draw. You know, I've always like Pokemon, like that. Those characters were very like interesting to me as a kid, and they've only made so many more. You know, right? They've got like thousands of them or something like that. And so I thought, it'd be kind of nice, kind of neat little thing to do to play around with and draw Pokemon for my lives. But also that way I can do something that I'll have a finished product. I'll have a finished drawing at the end of it. So you're actually going to see me do drawings that I start and finish or get close to finish. So these are going to be more like protracted drawings instead of me doing like just sketches. I'm going to be doing, a Pokemon from start to finish, or finished ish, kind of like near, like kind of semi complete until I get bored with it. And I'm going to move on to another one. So, like, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go one after the other. So, after I do Bulbasaur, I think I'm going to do, like, is it Ivysaur? And then I'm going to hit Venusaur, the, like, the fully evolved one, right? And then I'm going to do whatever ones after that. Is it like there's Squirtle, or is it Squirtle or Charmander after that? I don't even know. But that's what I'm going to do. That's what I plan on doing. I think it's going to be fun. I started doing that like years back when I wanted to learn how to draw. Wanted to learn how to draw on my drawing tablet, like my really cheap drawing tablet that I had, and I had a program called Sketchbook Pro, and the tablet was like this big. You have iPhones as big as this tablet, and I was like, okay. I'm just amazed that some artists can draw on those small screens, man. Man, those screens are small. I'm quite amazed that people are able to draw on those small screens. Um, but I started doing that because I thought it'd just be an easy type of thing or like theme to draw, low pressure, low, like, I guess there wasn't a lot of pressure or what would it be called? Like, there wasn't a lot on my shoulders, when I was doing those drawings. It was just like practice, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. So that line's a little shaky, but that's fine. We're gonna correct it later on. I imagine, I don't know what I was gonna say there. I was imagining that these patches might be a little bit raised off the skin. So I was thinking if I do draw a patch on the side here, it's gonna be embossed off the skin a little bit. So I think that's something I gotta consider here. I think it's gonna be like embossed. If that makes any sense. They're like raised. They're beveled off the skin a little bit. So that's something for me to kind of think about in the future when working on this character. I don't know if I like that patch. Whatever. And here we go. So something like that, I think. you know? I think that's pretty good. Um, as far as yeah, I think that works, right? Don't you think? Who knows? Yeah, I think that works as a 15 minutes in. I'm kind of impatient today. I'm really impatient today. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't want to be these days where I have to do these live streams and I'm literally 30 minutes before I have to go to work. It's just like, ah, man, I really got to get going. I got a little bit of impatience. Like I'm a little bit like I want to get it done, so I try to go I'm fighting this urge to move faster. Like I really am. There's this urge for me to want to speed up the drawing process, and I need to constantly fight that urge when I'm working on these drawings. Um, there it has something to do with doing a live stream. Something about this live stream, the sense that you have to go faster and you have to provide some sort of um like immediacy, like this like quick outcomes because we're so used to in today, we're like really kind of programmed to kind of churn out things really quickly. So the reason why I'm curling this area up because I feel like that's like a top of a radish or like an onion, and you know how they have that little those little curly type wisps on top of it. So I feel like that is what is needed. So something like this, maybe I don't know. So that's not bad. I can always correct this. This is just the underline underdrawing. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe it's a little wide up there, but I'm getting a little bit too micro. So I imagine that there's four of these and not three. So I'm imagining there's another like little leaf in the back of this. So I'm going to kind of put something right here, and maybe it will be something like that. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. I'll have to think about it. I don't know. And we're going to go back here. And then we're going to kind of do something like this. So I'm doing a different spin on the character. I feel like those need to be a little bit more curvy. That's just how I feel. Something like that. That's okay. Maybe not like that. I don't know. When you're doing these drawings, there's always like there's just so many things you can just so many different ways you can create the line, and something about cartoons drives me kind of bananas in the sense that I don't know, like you want the lines to be perfect, I guess, and there's this underlying perfection that I'm trying to seek, and I'm just not confident in these that type of drawings. What I feel like what I feel like what's going to happen later on, but I feel like this like cartoon character has like legs like rhinos or like hippopotamus. So they have like this. I feel like there can be like a kind of like a I don't know, not probably not for this iteration. Probably for like the Venusaur or the Ivysaur. I feel like the legs are gonna have folds here. So maybe I might start showing a little bit there, but not really, defining it fully. Again, I feel like some of these characters have that type of like some of those lines there. Maybe have some. Let's go back. So I think this is okay. I don't really like the shape of the bulb there. So maybe kind of do something like this. Whoa, whoa! It's getting crazy here. We're just gonna kind of play around with this. I'll figure out how I want this like these lines to be later on. I'm not really a cartoonist. I'm just kind of a person who kind of does things. I'm just gonna draw a little bit here, a little bit here, and then a little bit like this. I'm just gonna, and I think that might be it. Maybe like something like that. And now I think that's it for this one, for these lines. Yeah, for these lines. Oops. Alrighty then. And let's see here. I have, how many minutes do I have? 22. We're at 22 minutes. I said I was only going to do it for like another few. So this is what I was going to do. Oh gosh, darn it. Let's see here. It's going to move this stuff around, add another layer. So this is going to be hard for me because I haven't used this brush here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this ink brush here. And we're going to basically, using the ink brush, we're going to kind of outline the entire thing. And it's going to be a new adventure because the thing about the ink brush, it's super sensitive. Like look how it captures all of my it captures all of my faults. And to some degree, some people like that, but I just want it to be super smooth. So what this is going to do, it's going to force me to improve my line quality. Yeah, so we're going to play around with the ink brush and then see where it takes me. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know where it's going to take me. See, like look how shaky that is. I don't like that. But what will this will do is it's going to improve my line quality, improve my ability to do lines using this brush. Notice that you see me keep going. I'm like back, back. I'm not doing it right. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing, and it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be pretty. That's it for today. I think I'll continue this on later on. I'll work on the inking next drawing next Wednesday or this Wednesday. So let's kind of do something here. Let's get out here, and then we're going to on another layer. It's day. What day is it? It's got to be day 311. 311 because this was 2 days ago. So this is day 311. Um, anyways, that is it for today. Hopefully, you liked what I was doing, and as this drawing gets further and further along, it's going to get better and better. As you can kind of tell, I'm actually really quite slow with drawing, but hopefully that'll get faster. Again, I hope I will improve this entire year. So I wish you a wonderful day. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world, and let me X out of this thing. Boom. There we go. I can move this around. And next Wednesday or this Wednesday, I'm going to work on this, add the lines, and then I'm going to start coloring it and see what happens. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? I might like it. I might not like it. It is a crapshoot. Is it craps? Creps? Creps? Crab? All right. You have a wonderful day. Cheers.